Is this going? People, let me know. Let me know if we're going. Because if we are, then we are. But I'm not too sure. We've got a few people that have commented in here already. Kevin, nice one, mate. Mitson's Kitchen, Esteval Gold today. I'd be back in the same, my friend. I'd be back in the exact same. Joe Nichols at the Chelsea. Jordan Bailey, we're sat in, bro. Matty Cash hasn't been playing too well recently, but glad he's in the chat. Not Sync, we're sat in, bro. Khalid, how you doing, brother? Garnacho to score off the bench. Yep. I've got a feeling that's happening too. Right, let's speak about the starting lineups. Firstly, people, let me know in the chat in a sec if this disrupts the sound, because basically I've had problems with my camera overheating. I definitely don't want that to happen on this stream. I do not want the camera to overheat. So I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to put the fan on now just quickly and see if it cools it down. Oh, God, it's hard being short. Not long enough arms to get to it. Yeah, we've got the temperature in the house at the moment well high, because when you have a newborn and that, you have to put the temperature higher than you normally would, something like that. So yeah, pretty hot in here, but it is what it is. Right, how do I get me more central? I'm trying to move me across here to just get me a little bit more central, but not having that much luck with it. Is that better, people? Am I nice and central there? I don't know. Just having a little fiddle about with things at the minute. I feel like there I'm nice and central. Right, we're going to speak about the team sheets in a minute. I'm just waiting for you lot to tell me whether this fan is affecting the noise. It shouldn't, because I want it to blow kind of more towards... 2 secs, people. Oh, here we go. Cool. Now it's blowing more towards the camera. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep the heat of the camera down so that we can stay doing well here. Right, I'm going to read out a few in the chat in a minute, but I'm going to remind you guys of the Chelsea starting lineup. And do you know what it is, right? I got the lineup bang on, barring one, which isn't that hard with Chelsea. We've got a pretty consistent lineup, haven't we? So I'm not, going to brag about it. But I did pick Wesley Fofana to come back in over, or ahead of, I should say, Tosin Adarabioyo. The other only one, like, I was desperate for Esteval to start this match. Way more desperate for Esteval to start this match than I was Alejandro Garnacho. But I do, well, no, maybe I still do, depending on how many minutes he gets. But I do feel, for some reason, like Garnacho's going to score here. I still feel like it, even though he hasn't started the game. So that was purely my reason. And I look at the Man United team, right? Look, I'm not being funny. There's some good players in there. Are there? I don't know. There's some right players in there, whatever. But I look at the Chelsea team that we've fielded today, and this is a side that should go and spank these boys. Absolutely pull their pants down and spank them is exactly what I think that we should be doing in this game here. And people, I'm just going to quickly let you know, I had absolutely no luck with trying to get the score bar up. I've tried Josh. I can't get through to him. I don't know what he's not at the game. It's at Old Trafford, isn't it? Yeah, so I don't know what he's doing. I can't get through to him, and he's the man that knows how to do these things. I tried with it for ages. So if the chat want to let me know, If they don't know and they're just watching me, if they want to know what minute we're in, what the score is, anything like that, just stick it in there and I will get to it. As always, with every single one of my live streams that I do, obviously I'll try and get to the chat, but when I just do like a random live, I can really keep an eye on the chat. Like, it's not even hard to keep an eye on the chat. But when I'm doing a watch along, I'm obviously, you're here and I'm watching there. You know what I mean? I'm watching here like this. Side profile. Amazing. But it's hard for me to get to them. So if you want something specifically read out, if you have a specific question, a shout out with the questions, any of you lot that watch my streams know I will answer absolutely anything if you put it in the super chat. But I only get the ping in my ear when it comes in the super chat. So starting lineup wise, really happy with it. I hope Wesley Fofana has a good game, because I think that if he has a good game, an assured game, let that fan off for a sec, a game where he shows composure, leadership and stuff like that, let's be honest, it's against Man United. So it's not going to be the thing that defines his role ahead of Tosin right now. But it could solve a lot of problems. In fact, it would put him ahead of Tosin. It would put him ahead of Tosin. And then Tosin and Trev would be battling it out for the extra minutes that are available. But, yeah, I think that with our defensive vulnerabilities, with what's been happening, going wrong and whatnot, I think that Maresca's pretty much picked the perfect defence. No, he has picked. He's picked the perfect defence. Let's see how they look on the field, though. So, to remind you, Robert Sanchez in goal, Reece James at right back, Wesley Fofana paired with Trevor Chalobah, Cucurella at left back, Enzo Caicedo, Palmer in the 10, Esteval on the right, Pedro Neto on the left, and João Pedro through the middle. Yes, I know my lineup was nearly bang on. Right, teams are walking out now, so I'm going to have a quick read of the chats. Remember, once I'm going, I'm going to be looking for the most part, unless there's delays, throw-ins, things like that, obviously half-time. I'm going to be looking for the most part at the screen here. So if you specifically really, really want something read out or question or whatever, stick it in the super chat. I get a ding in my ear and then I will make sure it's read out. What score do you think it would be? Am I giving them a goal? I'm going to go 2-0 Chelsea. And listen, maybe the odds would suggest that Chelsea are going to break this curse today and are going to win this today, but the record books wouldn't. We haven't won away against Manchester United in 12 and a half years. 12 and a half years! But guess what? 12's my lucky number. Only because I was born on the 12th. I share the same birthday as Tyson Fury, and my daughter shares the same birthday as John Terry. How about that? So, and my son shares the same birthday as no one that great, to be honest. How's the baby doing, bro? Yeah, the baby's doing well, yeah. Sleepless nights, as you can tell. You can probably see I've got bags under my eyes, but we're putting a shift in, and yeah, as I said last time round, yeah, anyone that put a super chat in last time round, I promise you, I've already ordered it, by the way, and I'll post a little picture to prove it, but I promise you, anything that goes in the super chat will go towards the baby's first kit. However, he is like 4 days old or something, so it will be a baby grow rather than a kit. But Chelsea sell them, and the mega store, luckily, so I've had a look, and yeah, anything that goes in the super chats, I'll put it towards the baby's first kit. Please no Bob Sanchez disaster class. Well, he hasn't had one in a very long time, my friend. He hasn't had one in a very long time, so I'm confident that Robert Sanchez will have a good match here. I'm just going to read through a few of the chats. Thanks for everyone letting me know that the microphone's okay. Obviously, when it starts to heat up in here, I will be switching that thing back on. Right, I've gone down to the thing. 3 points minimum today, says Matt Cash. Well, I mean, you can only get 3 points maximum. But yeah, definitely 3 points minimum. 3 points minimum. What I suppose you mean by that is 3 points minimum, i.e., even if you don't perform well, you need to win this game. You can't not beat Man United. Like, you can't not do that. Not with this team. I'm looking at this Chelsea team now in comparison to Man United, and there are alleviating factors. Wesley Fofana coming back, and Esteval's young, and this and that. Is João Pedro fully fit? I don't know. But on paper, that is a class above what Man United have. It's a class above, honestly. Football's played on grass, though, so let's see. Lineup was nearly bang on. Yeah, I see that. The joys of becoming a kid, bro. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Right. Just started a new career mode on FIFA. Do I need to buy anyone? I don't know. Oh, super chat come in from In Depth. And In Depth. And I'm pretty sure earlier on in the chat you said you were from Australia, so big up Australia. I'd love to visit one day. I've never been there. But super chats come in from In Depth. Congratulations on the baby, bro. Up the Chelsea. In Depth, thank you very much, bro. I'll be reading out everyone's names that put in the super chat at the end of the game when I will log off. By the way, we've just kicked off and do the post-match review. And as I say, any super chats that come in will go towards the baby's first Chelsea kit. Right. So Man United coming out here and attacking. Good little bit of play, but I think that was offside. It looks like they're letting us play on. Reece James. Is it? Where is Reece? Hold on. Oh, no. Right, so at the moment, we've got Esteval looking like he's on the left-hand side. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. In fact, if Esteval can play well from there, which I have absolutely no doubt that he can, then I think it's good to have Esteval over on the left-hand side, because I think that Esteval is very much still raw in his defending. Nice from Caicedo. He gives the ball away, but he does work it out of a little bit of space. Chelsea win back possession. Playing along the back line, out from the back. Wet surface today. Sanchez has just given one away. Oh, we need to get that out. Good, nice. Give it to Kukra. There you go. There we go. Now Cole Palmer needs to drive with it. Yeah, so if Esteval can prove himself to be good on the left-hand side, I think that's good, because I think that Esteval offers cover for Reece James in terms of, like, you know, he'll track back, he'll run, he'll cover distance. I wouldn't be surprised if Esteval picks up a red card or two this season. That's a little prediction there for you, because I've seen him make some last-ditch challenges. I've seen him make some cruise challenges. And I do think, although a lot goes against us, I do think we've been lucky a couple of times. I am on 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Just gone. Connor Wilson said, mate, you're the man. Up the Joey Knight podcast. Thank you very much, Connor. Ball into the box from Man United. Oh, and the first shot on target comes from Man United. Robert Sanchez gets to the back stick to save it. Oh, doggo. Last-ditch challenge there. Well done, boys. Man United coming out, putting on the pressure here. That's fine. Don't worry. In Depth said he's Turkish. Oh, nice. My kids are quarter Turkish. Turkish grandparents. Well, they're Turkish Cypriot, actually. So Mbuemu with the headed effort. And then Dorgu had a chance. He needed to let it go earlier. And Reece James with a captain's challenge. But Man United putting on the pressure early here. And listen, they're going to need to, aren't they? Of course they're going to need to put the pressure on early, because at the end of the day, they've been shit. They've been absolutely shit. They've got, what, one win on the board. It was at home to Burnley. It was a match they massively struggled in my opinion, and were lucky to get over the line in. Apart from that, they got knocked out the cup by fucking Barnsley. Not Barnsley. Who was it? Who was it? That's bad when you can't remember. Grimsby. It was Grimsby. They got knocked out the cup. It's a free kick to Man United. Is it a red card for Robert Sanchez? Šeško's gone through and got... It's a red... Four minutes into the game, Šeško goes through on goal and Robert Sanchez comes out and gets given a red card. That's a disaster. It means that Esteval's coming straight off. I was fucking so much so looking forward to seeing Esteval play in this game. And Robert Sanchez has picked up a red card in. Now let's see the instant. Do you know what, yeah? Sanchez wins the ball, doesn't he? No, he don't. I don't know if he does. It was Mbeumo who went through on goal, by the way. VAR have agreed with the on-field decision. Sanchez. He's been doing so well. Why did I start talking about red cards? Why the fuck? Dejavidi, so you were saying about Chelsea beating United, 14th place United, going to beat Chelsea, mate. Well, let's see first. Let's see, yeah? Let's see. And even if they do, done it to 10 men, so who cares? Gone from bad to worse for Chelsea. Well, let's see. You make sure you stay in the chat. You stay in the chat for the whole thing. You make sure you stay in the chat. But actually, you're really annoying me, so I'm only going to read your shit out if you put in a super chat. When's the next Joey and Josh vid? We haven't actually recorded it yet, but it's going to be on... it's going to be recorded on Monday. And, yeah, I mean, it probably, with the way of the world at this moment in time, don't take an expert to know what subjects we're going to be covering. So... Now Pedro Neto's come off. So Esteval and Pedro Neto have both come off. Fuck! Tosin Adarabio's on. Fuck, man. What odds are... yeah, Lewis G. What odds are... Chelsea with the bookmakers now? What odds are they? Fuck's sake, man. Just had my 4-month subscription come out my account. Get it up like yesterday, will you, pal? Lewis, I've literally flown back from working in Vegas and I've just had a baby and I haven't had sleep. Like, that's the thing of it. I haven't had sleep. Also, our studio got broken into. So, I know you probably don't mean it in a rude way, but I'm probably a little bit sensitive at the minute. I'll try and get the episodes up as quick as I can. Please don't anyone think that I'm not trying to do that. Bruno Fernandes lining up for the free kick here. Takes it, hits the ball. And Mbeumo smashes one over. Right. Fuck it. 10-minute Chelsea against Man United. I think we'll still do them. I think we've got a chance of doing them still. But that is the worst possible start we could have had there. Dark Knight, how you doing, bro? Don't understand why they're taking off the wingers. Yeah, me neither. Well, I do. It's to go more defensive, but it's like Pedro Neto and Esteval. Like, fucking hell, man. You could have took. I don't know. These boys will show huge character today if we can come away from this with a win. Like, to be honest, I still expect us to come away from us with a point. But I know, mate, I'm only taking the mic. Appreciate you've been busy. I don't blame you living it up in Vegas, mate. I hope it's good anyway. No worries, bro. Thank you very much. I know it's not, but I'm obviously getting a lot of DMs at the minute about the content and stuff like that and whatever. And it's just like, come on, man. Like, I'm 31 years old. I've just had my second child. Like, you know what I mean? My partner needs rest, so I'm looking after two kids. Like, I'm not looking after two kids, sorry. I'm looking after a 4-year-old and a 4-day-old. So it's been really, really hard for me. I haven't slept. Do you know what I mean? My advice off of most people, not family, I mean, I'm on about like Josh, people like that, is don't even do a stream. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm cracking on as hard as I can, and we're already at a fucking shit point now. Playing against Man United with 10 men is similar to playing against Bayern. I don't know. I still think playing against Bayern's harder. He could come back to bite me in the arse. Congrats on the kid, mate. Little Trevor. Milika Gundrilla. No, he's not called Trevor. I've already said to everyone that my child's got the name of a former or current Chelsea player, but no one's already guessed it, I don't think. Man United on the attack. Chelsea have hardly been in Man United's half so far. For the first 10 minutes, it's all been Man United. However, hi, Joe. You just come from the Mark Goldbridge watch-along. I couldn't deal with the glee because some moron got sent off. Fuck Mark Goldbridge. He's a cock. Just having a look at the replay of the foul now. Sanchez. Did he need to come? He felt he could get there. What do we think on that penalty, people? What do we think on that penalty? I speak a lot about a player winning a penalty. Did he win that penalty? Did he win it? I'm not sure. See, what I need is a solid spell of Chelsea possession so I can actually determine in my mind how we line up, or how we're now shaping up. Energy, I ain't gonna answer that question, bro, because people will just want clips. Not penalty, sorry. I was on about a free kick. Chelsea under some serious pressure here. I'm hoping that Manchester United just gas himself out and just, start looking leggy by half time. But as I say, I really want to. I really want to see a solid spell of possession so that I can actually gauge what we're doing, how we're lining up here. Cold Palmer edits. Congrats on the kid, Joey. Thanks for streaming. You're a good man. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate that. I think a yellow and not a red because Fofana and Chalobah were kind of there. I mean, look, as soon as Dan, he'll never admit who he supports. He won't say who he supports, by the way. He won't say who he supports. Oh, fuck, Bruno Fernandes. Fuck off. Was it offside? Is he off? VAR it, VAR it. He's off, isn't he? Is he offside? Have they VAR'd that? I think they got a VAR that because I think that could be offside, you know. He looked off. He looked off. And if Cole Palmer was off against Bayern Munich, then he's off there. He's offside. How could... Oh, consistency's all we fucking ask for. I get it. UEFA and the Premier League are different things. But VAR, consistency. If Cole Palmer is offside against Bayern Munich for the goal, which, by the way, would have given us a real chance in that last 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes maybe, to push on and get a draw out of that game and to come back, go into this game with a lot more hope, then that one should be ruled off too. Consistency's all I'm fucking asking for here. What's the difference? Tell me the difference between that one and the Cole Palmer one. Taking ages, man. We fucked it. They've given the goal. Fuck off. Shit. 16 minutes, Chelsea 1-0 down. We're having a look at the replay. And yeah, I mean... It's not even that I'm annoyed that Bruno's goal was given. I'm more annoyed that Cole Palmer's was ruled out, to be honest. I don't draw the lines up anymore either, do they? Someone just said that in the chat. Charlie, yeah. I don't draw the lines up anymore. It's fucking annoying, man. Well annoying. Right. Let's have hope. Come on. I ain't doing a live stream for the next hour and a bit or whatever if we're just going to sit here and be miserable. Let's have hope. Let's have hope. At least Chelsea now starting to fight a little bit, starting to get the ball a little bit. I just don't understand the Pedro Neto or Esteval subs. Like, obviously, one of them needed to be made. I did call it before it happened. I said Esteval will get subbed off now. But I don't understand it in terms of taking them both off. Like, leave one of them on. And to be honest, like, you're one down already. What more fucking damage can be done? You're down to 10 men. Well, you're not one down when you made the sub, but you are now. You're down to 10 men. Leave Esteval on because he can be a game changer. And if anything, and I know people might not agree with me. Here you go. They're drawing the lines here. I don't know about that. And now they're bringing Andre Santos. What the hell's going on here? I mean, I hope that come the end of the match, Enzo Maresca has shaped this team up in a way that with 10 men we can still outdo Man United. But let's not pretend, right, that Man United weren't on top before. Let's not pretend that Man United weren't on top before, because they were on top before. So I don't just want to see us sitting in our own fucking half, man. We need to go for it. We need to go for it. You can beat Man United with 10 men. I don't care. You can beat Man United with 10 men. But yeah, the unpopular shout I was going to say is that maybe João Pedro should have been the one to come off. And then between the likes of Cole Palmer and Esteval, you play sort of counter-attacking football, because Man United aren't clever enough to sit back and just get behind the ball. Maybe they will in the second half a little bit or whatever, but Andre Santos coming on now. He's bringing Maresca. He's brought Cole Palmer off. We're 20 minutes in. I get we've had a red card, but you've just bought all of our goal threats off. You've brought Cole Palmer off. You've brought Esteval off, and you've brought Pedro Neto off. So, brilliant. Yeah, now we've got João Pedro, and let's be honest, right? Who's most likely to score after João Pedro? Reece James, realistically, or Cucurella. And do you know what it is, yeah? I understand that Enzo Maresca's been put in this situation, but here we go, Enzo Fernandez, Andre Santos. Andre Santos could become a hero today if he can do something. Palmer going down the tunnel. I'm not fucking surprised, bro. I'm not fucking surprised that Palmer's gone straight down the tunnel. I would go straight down the tunnel if I was Cole Palmer. And I'm not digging out Enzo Maresca here, yeah? Like, I'm not digging him out massively. I disagree massively with his decisions, but his hand was forced. We got the red card. You had to make changes. Enzo Maresca knows more about football than I do, yeah? He played at a high level, and he's managed at a high level, and he's won stuff, yeah? But at the same time, ball goes in from the corner, someone's going to hit it, and it's not enough on the shot there. And he's played at a high level. So I'm not, just going to say, all right, sack the manager for the substitutions he's made or whatever. But this is Man United. It's not like we're not playing City, we're not playing Liverpool, we're playing Man United. Keep the fucking attacking players on the field, because that's our best chance. Outscore them now. It's not about defending. It's about outscoring them now. Have the guys on the pitch that... What's he made now? 4 subs? Is that what he's made? 4 subs? Has he made 3 subs or 4 subs? He's bought off Cole Palmer, Esteval, Pedro Neto. 3 subs, yeah. Cool, so he's got 2 more. So, at some point, maybe we'll see Garnacho brought on. I don't know. Chelsea struggling big time here. So the shape that we've gone to is kind of Andre Santos almost acting as a third midfielder. There we go, tossing over a bio, getting in ahead of Šeško there, who was on the break, really. Jorgensen playing out from the back. Yeah, the shape we've gone to, yes, Cucurella, get stuck in, boy, is almost Andre Santos acting as a third midfielder with Caicedo at the base and Enzo the other side of him. In hindsight, if your plan was to bring Andre Santos on, should it have not been for Enzo? I say all of this, yeah, and I still give us a chance. I honestly do. I just think I'm an optimistic person. I still give us a chance. I say all of this. And listen, I will be the first, honestly, the first to hold my hands up and go, fuck me, do you know what? Maresca got it right. If we go on to win this game. But at the minute, 10 men. I don't know, man. It's going to be a hard one. Fucking hell, man. Starkid Arobi, Super Chat, thank you very much, bro. Esteval and Palmer were our best shot to get some yellow cards and potentially a red card to get a 10v10 situation. What a fucking Super Chat from Starkid Arobi there. That's so true. So true. Oh, mate. The Esteval one. Fuck me. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that. Levi Plug said, I can see a Santos masterclass. Yeah, I could see something like that happening too, maybe. Let's see. But at a minute, we need to just get a hold of the game. There we go. Good little turn there. Nice. From João Pedro. Back to Cucurella. I tell you what, the press from Man United's been very, very good today so far. I always call it for what it is, like, or for at least how I see it. And the press from Man United's been decent so far today. But we need to get a hold of the ball. Yeah, a lot of people agreeing with Starkiller. Great super chat there, to be fair. As I say, now I'm very much going to be watching the game. So people, I'll try and check the chat like every now and again, but I'm going to be watching the game. So if you want something specifically read out, we had a great one come in there from Starkid Arobi. If you want something read out, send in a super chat. I get a little ping in my ear and then I'll be alerted to it. If not, I'll try and look at the chats. Just resend your stuff in. Chelsea actually now getting a little bit of the ball, getting a little bit of possession. Cucurella wants it, but he's not been giving it, and by the time he's giving it, a little bit too late there for me. Mate, I'm looking, and obviously I would be including Cole Palmer in this. Cole Palmer would probably be top of my list now, but I'm looking at Cucurella, Caicedo, Reece James here. They're the boys I'm looking at and going, boys, save us this match. Great challenge there from Wesley Fofana, by the way. Really good as Diallo was up the wing. Could have gotten Donnarumma, now he's gone City. Yeah, definitely. The start has not helped my migraine. Mate, imagine... no, I'm not saying a migraine's worse, but imagine me, yeah. I am the definition of sleep deprived, right? Most of it self-inflicted, okay? Obviously, I went to Las Vegas. I had 1 or 2 nights when we just come in at like, I don't know, sort of like normalish times, 2, 3. But a lot of nights we were coming in at 6 a.m, getting no sleep. And then I've come back and my missus had a baby. So it's like, oh, super chat coming from Starkiller Obi. By the way, Amarin also knows more about football than you and me combined. But it doesn't mean that he makes the best decisions. Sometimes you see things differently from outside. Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah. I get it. I want to keep an eye on this. Right, Jorgensen, you got to claim that. Quick distribution, please, Jorgensen. You're going to be in goal now for a few matches. So, prove yourself. Prove yourself. Because if you don't, then we'll fucking chuck one of the academy kids in or something. Gutted that Penders has gone out on loan, to be honest. Now that there from Luke Shaw, delaying the fucking counter-attack by pulling our man back. We're trying to play through Man United, but it's hard, man. It's hard when we've only got 10 men. So the shape we've gone to is João Pedro up top. He's got Andre Santos. It's almost like the diamond. He's got Andre Santos playing one side of him, Enzo Fernandez playing the other, and then Caicedo protecting the back line. So it's almost like a diamond. We've just got one less man, which may be sensible from Maresca. I'm not sure. Let's see how it goes. I'll be fucking fuming if we lose this match, man. I'll be absolutely fucking fuming. One thing I can say... This chat's going mad. One thing I can say is Fofana is actually looking good, man. For a first sort of start back in a very long time. Oh yeah, look, the chat are agreeing. Bring Mike Penders back, yep. It's hard but not impossible. Yeah, I don't think it's impossible. Delit puts one in. Look, we've still got 2 more substitutes to make, right? Realistically, because of injuries and whatnot, will he make 2? He might make 2, whether it like the second one being in the 80th minute, but... You know, we're only really going to make 1, in my opinion. So who do you look at on that bench? I am not in favour of bringing on another defensive player. So I don't want to see Hato brought on off the bench in this one. I want to see Garnacho brought on off the bench. Another super chat from Star Killer Obi. Thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate it. You're very, very generous, my man. Really appreciate that. Hold on, Man United are on the attack. Star Killer Obi, I'm going to read it out. Right. I really wish Maresca well and rate him, but he waited 80 plus minutes to put Esteval on against Bayern, and now he can't give Cole 10 minutes more. It's a very valid point, bro. It's a very valid point. I'm not the most reactionary. And maybe if I was, maybe I'd have more subscribers. Maybe I'd fucking... You know, maybe I'd have more viral moments, I don't know. But I'm not that reactionary in terms of, like, you'll get certain YouTubers that right now be going, that's a sackable offence. It's not a sackable offence for me. Let's see how the game plays out, and then let's make our mind up on it. Because there were so many games last season, albeit the circumstances were different. It's not like we had picked up a red card or anything, but there were so many games last season when we were drawing 0-0 at half time and people were saying, sack the manager, he's shit, this and that and whatever, and it's like, oh, Man United got it on the edge of the Chelsea box here. Oh no. He's got past him and he's fucking headed it into an empty net, Casemiro, but I think it had gone off. It was off the pitch, wasn't it? Yeah, thank fuck for that. It had gone off the pitch. Yeah, ball goes off the pitch. I don't need to VAR that. I can see it. The whole ball goes off the pitch. That's fine. Maresca and Sanchez out. Listen, one of the things that I would say is, at the end of the day, definitely not Maresca out off the back of if we went on to lose this game and then losing to Bayern Munich, but Robert Sanchez has cost us big time there. I think it was foolish to come for that. Like, I'd rather be 1-0 down with 11 men on the pitch than 0-0 with 10 for the best part of 90 minutes, really, when you can consider injury time. But Chelsea on a little attack here. The ball needs to be put through to Cucurella quicker. There you go, João Pedro. Are we not going to have a look at that? That could be a penalty. Piyush with the super chat. German commentary on Sky. Cole Palmer was injured. Maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. And maybe that would make sense as to why he went down the tunnel. Man United on the attack here. In the... Oh... edge of the box. It's whipped to the back where he's... Mbeumo just getting left at the back post. Oh, it weren't Mbeumo. It was... he's just getting left at the back post. Empty. Sake. Rather be 1-0 down with 11, yeah. Right. Diegvidi, however you pronounce the username there. I'm not going to be reading out your things because you're just doing my head in, to be honest. But I will respond to that one. It's not being reactionary. It's about being fucking realistic, mate. Don't swear at me. Swear to my face. See what happens. It's about being unbiased. But after playing shit to Palace, Brentford, Fulham and Bayern, you still come out all positive. Well, listen. That's the person I am. If you don't like it, fuck off. If you don't like the station, change your fucking channel, mate. Do you know what I mean? That's the person I am. I'm not... Listen, I've got pride. I've got integrity, bro. I'm not a YouTuber that's willing to sell their soul. Oh, sack Maresca right now. I'm sure you can think of one that will be uploading a video after this fucking thing. That ain't me. That ain't me, bro. So, if you want me to be like that, then watch another channel. I don't even get why you're here anyway. That's the last one that's getting read out from you, bro. Was that kept in? I think it may have crossed the line. It may be a Man United corner there. If it was kept in, great play from Fofana. Yeah, see, it's funny, yeah. I thought that was a penalty too there on João Pedro, but we never got the replay, did we? Oh, I'm fucking rattled. Dorgu. Clearance is fucking high. Oh, no. Two 2-0 Man United. Casemiro goal. What the fuck, man. As soon as that ball went high. Why did they never show the replay for the incident with João Pedro in the box? But yeah, as soon as that ball went high, I knew that it was no good. 2-0 down to Man United after 36 minutes. Fuck's sake. Nah, he's not off either. Shit. I actually think Robert Sanchez might have saved that, you know. Just having a little look at the chat now. Casemiro loves a goal against Chelsea. Yep. Yep, true. What the fuck is Luke Shaw doing? Little mug. What am I seeing here? What am I seeing here, man? Season's definitely not done. That's massively overreactionary, but it's not a good start, man. That's not a good start there. Because now a 2-all is like... A 2-all something that I'd probably celebrate right now, to be honest. Trying to play around like that. You need to just get it in their half. Get some fucking possession. Get a hold of the game a little bit so we can settle into our shape. And look, that ball's just going nowhere. The players can work out at least. Oh, no. 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 What is going on? I can't believe for how long. I said to people, yeah, like I've slated Robert Sanchez in the past, by the way. Let's not pretend I haven't done that in the past. But I spoke well of him for the last 6 months or so. But I can't believe how many people were saying to me, nah, Jorgensen's so much better than Sanchez. I ain't seen no evidence of that. And I know Robert Sanchez has fucked us here and he's been sent off. And let's be honest, cost us the game probably. But I ain't seen no evidence of that. He fucking... Super chat's just come in, but it's not letting me scroll down. We're having technological problems here, people. I'm sorry. There we go. Starkiller Obi said, and sorry, Starkiller Obi, but I'm trying to keep my eyes on the game as much as possible because Chelsea look like they could fucking give away another goal at any second here at this moment in time. Starkiller Obi, thank you very much for the super chats, bro. I really appreciate it. I may be more reactionary than you. Hold up. I may be more reactionary than you, but I'm just annoyed. Definitely not in the mood to sack Maresca. I'm not in the mood to sack Maresca because these things happen. Like, Maresca has been dealt a shit hand. He didn't advise or tell Sanchez to do that or whatever. But at the same time, let's see how the game unfolds. Let's see how it unfolds. It does rain more in Manchester than it does in London, so they have got that advantage on us. Man United goal kick. Luke Shaw using his weight, and believe me, there's a lot of it, to shield the ball. Yeah, Cole Palmer on the bench there, so he hasn't gone down the tunnel. Got Garnacho there on the bench. I'd get him on, man. Get fucking Garnacho on. Get him on and fucking throw some spice in the mix. Oh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is anyone else just fucking furious? I'm fucking fuming with this shit, man. This shit is shit. And I know it was only the first 10 minutes, but we weren't playing well before the red card anyway. I'll tell you one thing, though. If Sheshko doesn't manage to get on the goal sheet against 10 men and he's leading the line, probably says quite a bit about him. Although, the flick-ons and whatnot have been alright so far. Look, just that pass there. What is that? Here we go. Man United through again. We look shaky. The challenges, I don't know, they don't look great. They're going in here. This is a hard one. Do you know, this couldn't, like, just on a personal level, this couldn't have gone any worse for me because I've had no sleep. Like, I'm not saying I haven't nodded off for fucking half hour or something, but as in like what you'd call a full night's sleep. I've not even had a 10th of a full night's sleep in 5 days, something like that. You got to remember when I first come back from Vegas, massively jet lagged as well. No sleep in Vegas, but that was self-inflicted. They're going to give Cucurella a yellow card here. That's another one where you're just thinking, for fuck's sake, now we've got to spend the whole match thinking we could go down to 9 men. Yeah, I've had no sleep, man, and I thought that, do you know what? At the end of the day, at least I'm going to go and see Chelsea win at Old Trafford for... Star Killer Obi has said, it'd be funny to use a sub to get Palmer back on. Can you do that? You can't... I know you can sub a player, but you can't sub a player back on, no? You can't sub a player back on. They didn't introduce that. Surely not. Maresca did say he wanted a centre-back. I know people are saying Colwell was our most important player, but Maresca did say, even before the Colwell injury, that he wanted a centre-back. Club should have listened to him. Gittins, for example. I'm not calling him out in terms of him as a player. I'm sure he'd be good. Like, it's going to take him time to adapt from the Bundesliga. I do think that sales from the Bundesliga are very hit and miss, and more often than not, although you can state the likes of Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne, actually, although, you know, technically he went to the Bundesliga then came. You can state loads of players, but at the end of the day, I'd say more misses than hits. Here we go. Reece James Lawrence, what's happening, bro? I hope you're good. The thing is with these red card games, once the player's off, the team look ridiculously lost. No game plan at all, no structure, whole game look shook. Reece James Lawrence, you put it very well, bro. You put it very well there. Thank you very much for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, you've put it well there. Like, we ain't looking good once... And this is what I'm saying. We just need to get a foothold in the game. We need to settle a little bit in the game. And obviously, where it's become so narrow, it makes you ask the question, like, did you need to take both wingers off? Did you need to take them both off? Charlie Sloth said, bro, we're like 5 matches in to a 30-game season to say it's done. It's ridiculous to say it's done. Yeah, I'd agree with you. Listen, this game ain't even done yet. But it's shit. But this game ain't even done. Third goal kills it. Third goal absolutely kills the game, I'm telling you. That's obvious, like. But this game ain't even done, and I'm calling it now, and you can come back to it. I feel a little bit like we need to let the 90 minutes play out before we judge Maresca, because ultimately Maresca's not on the pitch, man. I wish Maresca was on the pitch. If anyone remembers Maresca from back in the day, Maresca was a baller, you know. But yeah, ultimately Maresca's not on the pitch. He decides who's on the pitch. And until the game has played out in its entirety, and then we have the scoreline and the data to go on, then we can't actually know whether his changes yet were bad nor good. Obviously, you can look at the scoreline and you can say that. But, as I say, his hand was forced. Mate. You know what I mean? Apparently Palmer's injured, yeah. That's what I'm hearing. Someone in the chat there saying that the best thing we can take out of this is that Wesley Fofana's looking good, and yeah, he is. We're going to need him to be looking good. We're definitely going to need him to be looking good. Come on, Chelsea, man. If you could get one. If you could get one before half-time. How was he forced to take off 3-0 attackers when you're 1-0 down? He actually took off, I think, 2 attackers before we even went 1-0 down. I wasn't on about the specific substitutions. I was saying is how I was forced to make changes. If you were in the stream at the time, anyone that was will back me up that I said it. I said as soon as that happened, as soon as the red card happened, that Esteval will now come off. Did I expect Cole Palmer to come off? No way. But if he's injured, then that kind of makes sense. Pedro Neto? No way. No way. Shouldn't be coming off. Shouldn't be coming off. Man United on the attack here. Star Killer Obi's just put another super chat in. Star Killer Obi's a fucking legend, mate. He's going to have bought my little boy about 3 Chelsea kits by the time these super chats are done. Here we go. Here's a ball through here. Create something. A little bit of magic. Something. Ref! Where's the fucking... Oh, you... Book him. Get him off! Yes! Yes! 10v10. Now let's fucking see what happens. You got a 2-goal advantage. If you don't close out this game, Man United, then you are officially Apple crumble, my friends. You will have crumbled. It's 10v10 now, but you've got the 2-goal head start. Now let's see. Now let's see. Now let's see what happens. The only problem is we've got no fucking attackers. Right, Star Killer Obi, I need to come back to your super chat, bro. It took a miracle, but we knocked Barca out with prime Messi in their squad with just 10 players. So it's possible, but definitely not easy. Great ball knowledge, Star Killer Obi. And also, Star Killer Obi, once again, for another super chat, Andre Santos got Casemiro. I believe it was Star Killer Obi that said that Andre Santos was going to put on a masterclass. If I'm wrong, but I don't care. I'm happy for the first time in this game. Now, at half-time, get fucking Garnacho on. Get him on, alright? Get Garnacho on at half-time. Because 10v10, I could see us coming back. I could see us coming back here. Let's fucking do it. There's nothing to judge it on because we've been shit. We ain't been good. We ain't been good. I've seen lower bottom half of the table teams go down to 10 men and play better than we've played here. But if we could get a little goal here for half time, Cucurella's placed it over the bar. He's placed it over the bar. We really fucking needed that goal. Oh, Cucurella. That's the problem, though. Like, what did I say to you, yeah? I know you could say, hold on, no, surely Enzo Fernandez or whatever. Andre Santos, he's playing a little bit further up the pitch. But I said to you, our best hopes now of a goal are João Pedro, Cucurella, Reece James. That is honestly what it is for me. That's our best chances of a goal. João Pedro, Cucurella, Reece James. João Pedro being the obvious one, but... Andre Santos getting Casemiro sent off there is funny, isn't it? Because it's like passing a torch moment. Casemiro, midfielder for all those years for Brazil. And he's just been sent off by the man who's ready to possibly take his spot. Some might argue it's not a like-for-like position-wise, but I would just argue that, you know, never let the truth get in the way of a good quote, good story. Here we go. Play that ball through. 1-2. Oh, the 2's not good enough. Here we go, Chelsea. Star Killer Obi, I'm going to come to you, bro. I really appreciate the super chat. The ball's in the box. It's whipped too far. Oh, Cucurella can't get there. It didn't really look like you busted a fucking gut to get there either. I'm annoyed about that. Star Killer Obi, wasn't me saying about Santos putting on the masterclass. I hope that somebody in the chat remembers so that we can give the proper respect. Yes, I hope that someone in the chat does remember. I'm not really looking at the chat right now, but I will be looking at the chat at half time. Of course. People, at half time, I'm just going to... I'm not going to move. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to do anything. But I am going to have to just stick the camera on charge at half-time. Just because it's gone down to about 59%. Here we go. Fucking hell. They're coming in now. Reece James... Hold up, Reece. Hold up, Reece. Oh, fuck. Reece James Lawrence said, I don't blame Sanchez at all. He'd already committed. If he'd never left the box, fair enough. But he's in no man's land. No other option by then. I get where you're coming from. And if I was going up against Mbeumo, I think that if I'm Robert Sanchez, I'd be confident I'd get there first. So, again... I get where you're coming from. I don't agree with you, Reece, but I get where you're coming from completely. If Chelsea could get one before half-time, then this would be epic because this would completely turn the match. But the ref will just blow up now, pretty much, even though we're on the ball and we've got a chance of getting something. Now, you can see the match has levelled out now. You can see things are levelling out now and Chelsea are coming into it. Here we go. Don't you... Why give the foul? Just blow up for half-time. A lot of people saying, yeah, that the... Right, who have we got on the bench? Remaining subs 2. We've got Gittins, Hatto... Hold on, boys. And girls. 2-6. Laptop's going better slow now. Give me 2-6. Who have we got on the bench? It's so annoying because I'm not annoyed at you lot, by the way, but I did ask the chat what price Chelsea were when we went 2 down, and that was before they had a player sent off. I bet we would have been like fucking 8-1 or something to win. Could have stuck myself at even a score on there and made a nice little... What's 2 times 8? 16, isn't it? 160 quid. Right. Okay. Lineups. Let's have a look at who we've got on the bench and who we can use here. Okay. Jarrell Hatto, no thank you. Malo Gusto, no thank you. Jamie Gittins, no thank you. Tyreek George, yeah. Mark Yu, yeah. It's Garnacho. That's who needs to come on. It's Garnacho. Unfortunately, I believe what you'll see now from Man United is I think you'll see the likes of Lenny Euro come on. Maybe Agate as well. They'll make more defensively minded substitutions. 100%. Right, people. And it's a banger of a kit, by the way. You're going to see it now a little bit more because I just need to plug the... I need to plug the charger thing into the thing, and then I'm gonna be reading out a load of the chats. So everyone, get your chats in now. Super chats obviously will be prioritized, but everyone get your chats in now, and then I'm gonna be reading out a load. I just need to plug this charger in. Where even is it? It's down there. Right, I've got to be very delicate here. Very delicate. Tilt the laptop screen to there. It doesn't go in that way. Got a few super chats coming in here. 2 seconds, people. 2 seconds. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh? What the hell? What the fuck? Sorry, people. Sorry, that didn't work. That didn't work. Sorry. Right, okay. Fuck the thing if it's not... we just have to hope the battery lasts for long enough. If not, I'll just switch on to my webcam. It will be shitter quality, but we all want to Still do it. Right, let's have a little look, because there's been a few super chats come in here, and I want to get to them straight away. Just quickly, Lewis G said, Joey, what happened with the studio? Got everything sorted now? Not really, bro. No, the studio got robbed. Some fuckers just... hold up. Yeah, all right, camera. Some fuckers robbed up the studio. And therefore, that's one of the reasons why the content has been slow in terms of like content with me and Josh together. The other reason is I've just had a son and he's 4 days old, so it's been hard. Right, okay. Piyush said, did you name the boy after a Chelsea legend? No, not a Chelsea legend. I did. By the way, yeah, let me make it very clear, because I have said this a few times. All I've said is that my son has the same name as either a former or current Chelsea player. That's all I've actually said. I haven't said that I've named my son after that player. He just has the same name. Shonix Ron as... Ron. RON must be the currency. I wonder what currency that is. Can anyone tell me? $9.99. Thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Shonix, I believe it is. Bro, if you're ever going to super chat, send a question in. Because if you send a question in, I'll answer anything. If you send it in as a super chat. And we've got plenty of super chats coming in here, so I'm going to read them out. I really appreciate it. Now, Demetrius. I remember Demetrius. Demetrius has definitely been in the live streams before, and I'd remember it because he had a super chatted in the live streams before. So I really appreciate that, Demetrius. Thank you very much, bro. By the way, any of the super chats, just so you know, and to be fair, we've probably already outdone it. So maybe we get him a little awake it or something. Someone said that. Every super chat, it was the last stream I done. Someone said that every super chat I do should go towards the baby's first Chelsea kit. It will. I've already ordered it. Demetrius said, poor decisions from Maresca. No one is creating. Yeah. So far, yes. But I'm hanging my hopes on Garnacho. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it, yeah, when I wanted Xavi Simons to come to Chelsea, that when we rock up to Old Trafford, the most confident pre-match I have been in years, that Garnacho would be playing for Chelsea, and he would be the man that I'm hanging my hopes on. Fucking hell. Oh dear. Demetrius, thank you for the super chat, bro. I will always make sure that those ones get read out. Harry Gordon with another super chat, $4.99. Thank you very much, bro. Really appreciate that. I'm raging, bro. We have to come out and show something in the second half. Up the Chelsea, though, still have a little hope. I've still got hope. Not even a little bit of hope. I believe we should be drawing this match 2-2. I'd be really happy if we won the match. I'd be over the moon if we won the match. But I believe we should be drawing this match 2-2. But my concern is, right, basically, we need a goal from somewhere. And yes, João Pedro can be the man to contribute that. But I feel like Esteval and Cole Palmer were vital for that. Vital. Absolutely fucking vital. So now when you look at it, you're looking at it and you're thinking, until Garnacho comes on, if he does come on or if he doesn't, it's criminal from Maresca, by the way. Do not sub Gittins on over Garnacho. Put Garnacho on the field basically right now, in my opinion, because that's going to be our creative spark, and fuck me, would he be up for it? Would he love to get one over on the fans that fucking booed him and cheered his departure in the end? But yeah, I think that we should be coming out and fucking attacking this game. Go for it. I'll put massive respect on Maresca's name for the amount of doubt I had on the substitutes that he had made. If we can come out and get a draw from this game, a win really is what's needed. That is what we need to be doing here. Another super chat come in from Harris Jamal. Or Jamil, sorry, Harris Jamil. Why Sanchez made a tackle Why Sanchez made a tackle with his foot out on a last man in the first 10 is still beyond me. Would rather Man U go one up with us still having 11 men. I completely agree with you. I can't even add to it, bro. I can't even add to it. Harris, I completely agree with you, bro. Thank you very much for the super chat. I would much rather be one down with 11 men than, you know. And the thing is, it's like, now it's gone to 10 men. Obviously, they've got that 2-goal advantage, haven't they? So, Trevor Knight. No, my son's not called Trevor. It's not called Trevor. Jamie. No, my son's not called Jamie. Moises. No. Andre Knight. No. You deaf named your son Cole. No. N'Golo Kante Knight. Yes. Man, joking. Mikhailo Knight. Fucking hell. Do you reckon that stuff about Mudrik's true? About him apparently thinking about becoming a sprinter or some shit. Fucking hell. Oh, God. We got a super chat. Kevin Reyes, how you doing, bro? How you doing? How's things? Hope it's all good for you, mate. Yes, hope all is going well. What's going on with Chelsea? I'll tell you what's going on with Chelsea. We started the match shit. Before the sending off, by the way, we started the match shit, right? But I wasn't too concerned. I thought, you know, Old Trafford crowd, they've just had to witness, the away travelling fans anyway, have had to witness an embarrassing defeat to Manchester City. And things haven't been good for Man United so far this season. Ruben Amorim is a fucking pubic hair away from getting sacked. Do you know what I mean? So I understand it. I do understand that Man United were going to come out with the bit between their teeth and that they were going to try. But I think that we would have took the sting out of the game quite quickly. I really do. There's still things to worry about, in my opinion, though, in this second half. And I'd love to know your biggest worries, but, like, we've got Cucurella on a yellow card at this moment in time. And that means one of two things, because you know what sort of man Cucurella is. Cucurella don't go for one beer. Do you know what I mean? Either don't go for a beer or he gets hammered and has 10. Cucurella either commits or he doesn't. And therefore, him being on a yellow is a worry for me. Is there a super chat I've missed? No, it's just Kevin Reyes. Thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate that. It's not Terry Knight. No, but my uncle was called Terry, so that would have made sense. It's not Frank, but my son's uncle is called Frank, so that would have also made sense. Who comes off for Garnacho? Enzo Fernandez should come off for Garnacho, in my opinion. Are there many of you that disagree with me? Are there many of you that disagree with me that Enzo Fernandez should come off for Garnacho? I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts on things. Ultimately, I don't think that Maresca will make a sub at half-time, because I think what he'll want to do is give it 5 minutes, maximum 5, by the way. It should be 50 minutes that he makes the sub, maximum 5. But I think he'll want to see how Ruben Amorim is shaping up with 10 men before he decides what sub is best fitting. But regardless of all of that, the sub best fitting is Garnacho. Bring him on. Bring him on. Damien Knight, no. Do you know what, right? Right shame. Real shame this is. Damien Duff was an absolute legend and absolutely loved him, but I was at Stamford Bridge once, right? Not on a game day. Like, I was actually in the hotel owned by Chelsea, right? And I was in the lift, and Duff and Claude McAlealy were in the lift with me, and I was like, oh, Dad, like, can you get a picture? It's just like days of like disposable cameras and that, right? And Claude McAlealy got a picture, and then the lift door opened, and Damien, I went, Damien, I probably called him Duff, to be fair, because I was well young. I was like, Duff, can I get a picture? And he went, nah, mate, if I do one with you, I've got to do one with everyone. And just walked off. Broke my heart, but what a player. What a player. I've seen a super chat come in, but I can't find... Harris. How you doing, bro? Yeah, we're seeing Agate warm up there, so looks like he'll be coming on. Mark is a mad bastard, I agree. Love him still. Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Um Reese Knight rhymes well. Reese Knight. Reese and Knight don't rhyme, do they? Pedro will come off for Garnacho. Yeah, Jar Pedro maybe will come off for Garnacho. Yeah, it's a good point. I'll bring Enzo Fernandez off, to be honest. But then again, control of the game and whatnot, I'm not too sure. I'm I'm not too sure. Do you know what, yeah? Casemiro's first yellow card could have been a red, couldn't it? Anyone agree with me on that? I think Casemiro... I'm just watching a replay now. I think Casemiro's first yellow card could have been a red, to be fair. I had a good Knightson. I would... That's a great name, but no, it's not. God, people really aren't getting it, are they? John Obi Knight, no. Florian Knight, no. Dennis Knight, no. This is interesting. JY said, don't disagree, but I don't think Maresca makes that sub. But you... Maybe bet you he does something dumb like sub Garnacho for Santos. Maybe a double sub, yeah. Maybe. I just see someone say, Jack, that's quality. So what did Jack say? I'm trying to have a look in the chat now. I had a good night, son. That's it. Yeah. That was a good one. Joey, you almost nailed the starting 11 minus Garnacho. Yeah. Oscar Knight, no. Mason Knight, no. Peter Knight, no. Jimmy Floyd Knight, no. James Knight, Josh Knight, Garnacho Knight, Thomas Knight, Joey Knight Jr. See, that one could work. Joey Cole, Joey Knight Jr. could work, but it's not. Dark Knight, no, he's always in the chat. I'd love to name a kid after him because he's very generous with the super chats, but no. Yeah. Harris Knight, no. Gianluigi Knight, oh, what a name. Gianfranco Knight, what a name. I really should just make loads of these babies and just create a whole new Chelsea squad. Right, okay, let's have a look at the shape we are going with now. It's not Reece Knight, people. It's not. No one gets it. I don't know. No one gets it. No one gets it. Right, okay. It's not Liam Knight either, no. Ref, lose some fucking weight. Sorry. That's all I'm going to say. Star Killer Obi. Super chat again. Thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate it. You're very, very generous, man. I agree with you. Casemiro is used to getting away with his fouls from his Real Madrid days. It's starting, I hope, will destroy them now. Yeah, I believe it's starting too. Real Madrid days, yeah, 100%. Also, though, you know, he has aged. He has aged, so there were certain fouls there. Enzo Knight, no. Nicholas Knight, no. Hernan Knight, no. Nemanja Knight, no. Jose Knight. Have we had a... Oh, yeah, Jose Bosingwa. Have we had another Jose or Jose, however you want to pronounce it? Have we had another one? Right, game kicks off. Let's go. It's looking like we're going to a 3 at the back now, which I believe means we will see Reece James pushed up into midfield. Good there. I tell you what, I'm fucking loving what I'm seeing from Wesley Fofana today. It's mad, isn't it, that Chelsea are 2-0 down to Man United, and I'm saying that I love anything. Levi Knight, no. But it's mad that I am saying that I'm loving anything about a match where that pitch is waterlogged, man. It's mad that I'm saying I love anything about a match that we're 2-0 down in, but if one positive is to come from this, it's the fact that Fofana's come back in, and so far, touch wood, he's looked class. He has looked class, hasn't he? Elijah Knight, nah. Elijah, whose name's Elijah? Someone's name's Elijah. Yuddy Gang, that's it. Connor Knight, no. Alex Knight, no. I don't think the name's going to be guessed. Tori Andrew Knight, no. I don't think it's going to be guessed. And to be honest, I'm not going to give it away anyway. I'm not going to give it away, but I will be honest and say that I've not read one person that's guessed it. It's a good ball there from Wesley Fofana. Not the best first touch from João Pedro, and he gets taken off it by fucking hell, this ref, man. Could have called that a foul on another day. Ashley Knight, that's one we've not had before, but no, it's not Ashley Knight. To be honest, you said a current and a past Chelsea player. No, I said either a current or past Chelsea player. Ruben Knight, no. Yeah. Here we go, Fofana. Nice. Good work, Fofana. See, what I would love here... Enzo Fernandez now picking up a yellow card as well. Fucking ref loves to give him out in this match, doesn't he? Absolutely loves to give out cards, the fucking twat. Mason Knight, as if I'd ever name my son Mason. Feels like home, son. Rules out Quendon Knight. Marcel, no. No, Jacob Wood, I haven't officially named him after a Chelsea player. No, I haven't specifically named him after a Chelsea player. It just happens to be a coincidence. Before we found out the... chance for a handball there, but not sure about that. Chelsea just not got enough men up the pitch when we get there. Even that, like, I know it kind of half worked, but nicking the ball off of each other like there, it's just not. Harry Knight, no, but that's my granddad. Harry Knight is my granddad's name. Lucas, like Piazon. Whatever happens to Lucas Piazon? No, and it's not Kai either. It's not Peter. I reckon you've got it rich. What do you mean? Am I sure I haven't read it? Yeah, I'm sure I haven't read it. I'm looking at the chat now. Yeah. Sure I haven't read it. 100% I ain't read it. I'd say yeah. I'd say if I'd read it, but I can't read out every single one. I'm trying to watch a game. Right, people, I'm focusing now. I'm locked in on this game. I want... Florian Knight, no. Aspilicueta Knight, no. Shejar Knight, no. I want Garnacho on now. Man. $50 minutes. We've had 5 minutes, right, to assess how Man United are going to be in this second half in terms of shape, formation-wise and whatnot. It disappoints me that we resorted to counter-attacking against Man United, if I'm completely honest. But, yeah, we've had enough time now. And the game's going to be very, very open now. And with an open game, listen, Andre Santos done well since coming on. He made it 10v10, which was great. But at the same time as that, I don't want, like, I'll be honest, yeah, I'll be fuming if I saw Melo Gusto or something like that coming off the bench. Like, it needs to be Garnacho off the bench now. There's been a lot of former Chelsea players, so there's a lot of options. I think William is probably the most elegant. William is my brother's name. I mean, my brother's name is Billy, but on his passport it's William. And it's my uncle's name as well. But it ain't, fuck's sake, it ain't William. Fucking phone fell off the stand there. My coach, Joe, texting me. Probably wondering why I'm not in the gym. Can't be fucked to get back in the gym, to be honest. Until we get a Misfits fight booked in or something like that. I don't know. Starkiller Obi, also, why are we playing in a swimming pool? Yeah, I know. We've got 2 subs left, people. 2 subs left. Who's my favourite Dutch player of all time? I was about to say I Am Robin, but probably Ruud Gullit. Jamie Knight, no. One of my best players is called Jamie, but it's not. Here we go, Garnacho. He's getting prepared. He's getting prepared to come on. Nice. I just answered who's my favourite Dutch player of all time. Ruud Gullit. Chelsea free kick here. Brad James Lee put in a £1.99 super chat, but didn't ask a question or anything. So shout out Brad James Lee. But bro, always ask a question. Ask a question, man. Yeah, it's someone said to Starkiller Obi in terms of the question why we playing in a swimming pool. It's because they're in the mud and they can't afford to upgrade their stadium. They only have enough to buy refs. Seedorf, yeah, I know there's loads of great Dutch players, obviously, but you asked me for my personal favourite. Doesn't always mean, you know. Garnacho's coming on. David Knight, no. Johnny Minerals is right. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not saying this like in a disrespectful way. People, because people have said this bare times to me. I've never watched one of his videos, bro. I've never watched one of his videos. But to put it into context, how often, like, if I'm gonna watch any other Chelsea creators video apart from Josh Aveste, my go-to would be Benson. Yeah, that would be my go-to. How often do I watch a video of George's? Twice a month, maybe. I speak to George way more than I watch him. You know what I mean? Speak to George a lot, but I don't watch much of his stuff just because I don't have the time. So, Eunice, Yannick, Nini, like all of them, all of their stuff's good, man. But unfortunately, I haven't actually watched. I haven't watched much of the fella that you're on about. So I don't know. Sebastian, Sebastian Veron, eh? No, it's not Sebastian. Got a mate called Seb, though. He was who I had my second ever boxing match against, Seb Hallett. Second half so far, 80% possession for Chelsea. Man United on the attack here. Nice, good. Caicedo wins the ball. Brad James Lee, thank you very much for another super chat, bro. Really appreciate that. He said, love the channel, bro. Do you think we'll get a result? I think we fucking should get a result. I think we should get a result. But a goal needs to come if we're going to get a result, I believe a goal needs to come within the next 10 minutes. I honestly do. Because otherwise, they'll stick 10 men behind the ball. And it will be difficult for us. Because the players that unlock that, Esteval, Cole Palmer, they're the ones that have already been bought off. So... But, as I say, Garnacho's a player that once he's on, he's one that I do believe can make an impact. Be a bit of a difference maker. Get it out. Good. Nice. First two that, please. Oh, fuck's sake. See, Chelsea had that... No, that's fine. Chelsea had that 80% possession stat there, but it's not like we've created anything in the second half. 56 minutes. You've had 10 minutes of the second half. Sub Garnacho on. Get him on. N'Golo, we've had that loads of times. No, I've not called my son N'Golo Knight. No. Damn, that guy who hasn't had his haircut in 340 days may get a start on a winning streak. Doubt it, to be honest. I don't think he's getting his haircut. I don't think he's getting his haircut for minimum another year. Here we go. Now, let's go. Let's go. Joao Pedro, you're almost... running into no man's land, aren't you? What the hell? Look, go now to Reece. Too many men back. Imagine we had a player like Esteval on the pitch then. Imagine we had a player like Pedro Neto on the pitch then. That break would have created us an opportunity. It wasn't able to. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, God, ow, that's hurting my leg. It's hurting my leg. He's showing Garnacho the tactic board. Get the ball, run with it, and put it in the fucking back of the net, or give it to someone to put in the back of the net. What more tactics do we need? Fuck me. Joey, who's your favourite non-English player that never played for Chelsea? Non-English player that never played for Chelsea would probably be... It's really easy, actually. Really, really easy. And obviously most of you would be thinking that due to my age kind of thing or whatever, I'll be saying Leo or Ronaldo. Here you go, ball in the box from Chelsea. Everyone will be thinking I'll be saying Messi or Ronaldo. But for me, it's really, really easy. It's Ronaldinho. Charlie Knight, nah. Come on, man. Get some fucking creativity on. Listen, I'm no football manager. I'm a fucking YouTuber. But surely I can see this. If I can see this, Maresca can see this. Hey! What's happening? Fletch in the house. What's going on, bruv? Why the hell have you given me a £20 super chat? Early subs, too reactive in my opinion. Took away any threat, invited pressure. Love the stream, bro. I love you, Fletch. I'd have loved to have called my son Thomas. What is your middle name? I feel like it's James. Thomas James Fletcher. No, Thomas. What is your middle name? Thomas. Is it Thomas James? Is it Thomas James Fletcher? I don't know. Yeah, sub's way too reactive, to be honest. But at the same time, Enzo Maresca doesn't have a magic ball and can't look into the future and understand that they're going to get one of their ones sent off. And with the way that the match was being reffed at that point, I can kind of look at it and go, well, I don't know. Kind of looked like, I don't know. Fletch, when you coming down? When you coming down, man, you need to meet my little one. And I'll get us tickets. We'll go Chelsea. I'm going Chelsea Benfica, but I think I'm going with James. I think I already asked you, actually, if you could go Benfica. Best player ever, George Best. Funny enough, some people might know this, some people might not. My old man wrote George Best's autobiography. There you go. There you go. Oh, for fuck's sake! James puts it in and it's cleared out. Yeah, my old man wrote George Best's autobiography. So, growing up, I spent a period of like 2 years, I would say. No, longer. Probably like 4 years. Where George Best used to come to my house a lot. Like, he used to stay down for the weekend and whatever. And I never had any idea, like, what a big deal it was. Because my old man wrote it in, like, 2002. So I'd have been, like, 8. So, yeah. And obviously, Best was way before my time. So I had no idea. I remember my old man used to say to me all the time, Thomas Charles Fletcher. That doesn't sound right. I thought it was Thomas. Who's? Oh, no, I'm thinking of BJ Sutton, Benjamin James Sutton. Yeah, I'm thinking of Ben's. His one's James, yeah. Okay, Thomas Charles Fletcher, yeah. Hate when Enzo feels like he needs to get involved, so he makes 5 useless short passes while demanding the ball. I mean, he is a bit of a ticker, in my opinion. But I get you. Malo Gusto's coming on. And that means that either Garnacho or... man, like... we need attacking substitutes, otherwise... Yes! Why has it been ruled off? It's been our best player on the fucking field. It is offside. No, we didn't score. If anyone's not watching, what happened was the ball was whipped in from the corner. It was headed on. And they're bringing Fofana off now. He's been our best player. And they've just used the 2 substitutes for Malo Gusto and Tyrick George, which means Garnacho's not coming on. I'm fucking pissed off, man. I'm fucking pissed off with these substitutes. Like, we're at a point now where there's just... maybe with the substitutes and the fact that we had, fucking this long... what was it? I don't know. Maybe there is just as much blame to put on Maresca's tactics here and his substitutes than there is on fucking Robert Sanchez, because to take off the attacking players we had on and not put on those ridiculous. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Hold on, what's going on here? Sorry. Chat's going mad, but I'm trying to keep it. Joey talks sense. I like her. I'm a him. Bare people arguing in the stream right now. I'll leave that to you lot. I've fucking used enough energy in the last overlong. I ain't even looking at the chat at the minute. If you want to send it sent in, send a fucking super chat and it'll ping in my ear. But I'm just pissed off, man, because we've made all our subs now, haven't we? We've made all our subs now. It means Garnacho's not coming on. And I'm going to be honest with you. Do I think that I could be proven wrong here? 100%. Do I think that Garnacho is more of an attacking threat, more likely to get us one than Tyreek George? I think you'd have to say yeah. And do you know what? Starkiller Obi. Me and Starkiller Obi are often on the same page, aren't we? We're often on the same page. Because he's literally just put the same thing as me. I'll read it out. He said, I really hope he proves me wrong, but Tyreek George, yeah. I'd more so... listen, bro, like, I'm getting a little bit of a reputation here that I don't want, because it's purely based on tactical reasons, right? Go back and check the receipts from the Pochettino season, right? I could not stop with the praise for Malo Gusto. I could not stop with the praise for Malo Gusto. However, at this moment in time, I don't want to see Malo Gusto brought on. I don't want to see Malo Gusto brought on ahead of Garnacho. I want fucking Garnacho brought on. It makes you start to think, like, did Maresca not want him? Fuck, man. Shitter. Proper shitter. Proper shitter. Someone's just said, we're already losing. At least give us something to watch. Yeah. Header one by Tosin Adebayo. Cunha now. Gusto gets to it. Nice. Given away though. Come on, George. Come on, George. Oh. I'm going to call it for what it is, boys. We look fucking clueless here. Connor Knight. Nice surname, bro. What's Maresca's obsession with George? Useless. I wouldn't go along with that. I wouldn't say he's useless at all. Definitely wouldn't say he's useless. But I mean, yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Because Tyreek George was like literally basically about to leave, wasn't he? Oh. I've got to put the fan on. The overheating sign things just come on, so let's get that fan on. Let's get it on the camera. It's facing up. Hopefully the overheating thing goes off in a sec, but the overheating sign's now coming on, so I don't know. To be fair, right, we've been live for an hour and 48 minutes. I'm really grateful, by the way, for everyone that has been in this stream. Whether you agree, disagree, whether you're arguing, whatever. We've had plenty of super chats and we've got a good number of people in here. So, as shit as this is, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everyone here. Thank you very much. You don't sack Maresca over this, but I wish there was something that could happen to him for this. I can't believe I cancelled plans for this. Bro, I got my 3 or 4 day... Oh, well, 3 technically. Basically. 3 or 4 day-year-old son sat in the front room who I'd love to be cuddled up with right now. But I made a promise to myself, right? When I went Vegas and did the stuff for the pain game, and you got to understand, like, I know a lot of you guys just are only interested in me talking about Chelsea, but I do other bits of work and I've got other things going on and whatever. And I know that the content had slacked a little bit. Obviously, listen, we give you the Chelsea Avengers episode. That was legendary. But I know that the content had slacked a little bit, and I've been very conscious of making sure, here we go. Oh, shit first touch. Opportunity there, but a fucking shit first touch. Dilla said, even 10v10, we failed to create any threats. That's embarrassing. You're right, it is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. It's alright, George, with a bit of a risky one on Ballantyre there. And a rest booking him, of course he is. It's not over, boys. It's not over, to be fair. To be fair, it's not over. But we'd need a goal within the next 5 minutes or so. Ballantyre. Nah, it's not even a fucking yellow card. It's Ballantyre that's kicked Tarek George. Yellow card. Ref, you. Oh my god. Your fucking reffing is worse than your hairline. You are a disgrace. Oh, I bet KG is going to be blowing up my phone after this. See, this is the thing, like, if Chelsea were playing well and we were creating chances and stuff like that, then I'd be like, alright, sweet, like, I've got hope, but at the minute, I ain't got that much hope, to be fair. John Jones said, feel bad for you, Joey. Wish we could have won for you, for your sacrifice of the stream. Yeah. I mean, I've constantly been with my little boy since he was born, but yeah, like, in an ideal world, I wouldn't be, making, videos and doing any type of work at this moment because it's a very precious stage. But at the same time, like, if you lot were to see my inbox and whatnot, you know, like when a post-match review doesn't go up, even when a Joey and Josh video goes up, like very much so actually, we just get, or I just get so many messages, people getting annoyed at me and saying, why haven't you uploaded and this and that and whatever. So it is hard for me. It is hard for me, man. Yeah, it's hard for me to find that balance. So I'm just trying to watch a match a little bit. Another Man United chance. Phoenix, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Jared, I wish I could, bro. I wish I could. If you dropped out right now, life goes on. Nope. Mum did not raise a quitter. My mother did not raise a quitter. Imagine I stop the stream right now and then Chelsea come back. No way. No way. No, I don't leave a match early and I don't finish the stream before the match is done. We've got 32% battery on the camera. I think that's enough to get us through, to be fair. Do you know what? Lewis G, right? I'm going to read out your comment there because you said, with a game that's 10v10, it's been relatively even second half. And really, that comes down to Maresca's tactical decisions. Really poor one from him today. I don't think it has been relatively even. I think that Chelsea have dominated not dominated, but been better in terms of possession and stuff like that. But can you think of many clear-cut chances apart from the offside goal that we've had? Before 10v10 or since 10v10. And if Palmer's not injured, it's criminal. Tom Perry said to make it worse, his Uber Eats has been delayed. What have you ordered, my friend? What you got? I think I'm having... what am I having tonight? I'm having... minty lamb. Oh, fuck. Rare mistake there from Caicedo. Ball over the top. We should be able to deal with that. That should be alright. Not a problem for us. No, this is the thing. You've got to... Stop going backwards! Stop turning backwards and passing backwards! Go forwards! See, Reece knows the score. The easy pass there was back to the defender. The easy pass there was backwards. And even Reece there managed to squeeze it forwards because Reece knows the score. I tell you who else knows the score. Cole Palmer. So if he's not injured, why is he not on the fucking field? Cheeky Burger King. I ain't had a Burger King in ages. If Fletcher's still in the stream, Fletcher used to love a Burger King. Yeah, I ain't had a Burger King in ages. When was the last Burger King I had? Oh, Newcastle train station. Whenever I'm in Newcastle, I get Burger King at the train station there. It's a nice Burger King. Probably prefer it to McDonald's, to be honest. That can come off a sec. I'm starting. Stop this Reece James midfield bullshit. To be fair, bro, Reece didn't go into midfield, in my opinion, until we only... Is that a handball? Was that a handball from Luke Shaw? Was that a handball? I bet we don't see a replay either way. Players aren't calling for it, so I'm probably wrong. Ball into the box. Here we go. Nothing. Give it to Reece. Give it to Reece and hope for the best. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Fletch, you never answered. When are you coming down? When are you coming down? Come down, man. We'll go to a match together. Yes! Yes! Trev! Yes! Oh, that's why he's my favourite fucking Chelsea player. Everyone always says to me, why is Trevor Chalobah your favourite Chelsea player? That's why. Trev, that's one. Come on, we can do this now. We can do this. We can fucking do this. Reece, you're the daddy. You're the daddy. And I tell you what, yeah, I got it a little bit wrong. I said that the only players that we could rely on now for a goal were João Pedro, Cucurella and Reece James, right? Which is mad when two of them are fullbacks, right? But I did say that, right? And, Reece didn't score the goal, Trev did. But Reece created that goal, put it on a plate for him. Great header. Great header. And that, my friend, is why I consistently back Trevor Chalobah. Not just because of that. I think he's a brilliant defender. I think he's a really good defender. And also, I think that Oh, Fletch said he messaged me. And also, I think that you know what, Fletch, we could do an away day. It's just the only thing is for you, yeah. The best, like the close. What is the best away day in terms of like the date of the Newcastle one? And I got a booking for a. I got a booking for. I think I've got a booking for the Saudis around that time, so I wouldn't be able to go to that Newcastle game. But is there anyone else? Oh, of course, Sunderland. Sunderland away. You could do Sunderland away, Fletch. That's not far from you. Right, no backwards passes now, boys. Break the lines. Because United could crumble here. Fucking wish we had Garnacho on the pitch, man. Reece has played the right ball through there. Can he get to it? It's a little bit waterlogged, so I think he will. He has. Reece back to the back post. Oh. Reece is taking. Yes, good from Gusto. Good man. Well done, Melo Gusto. Making me look like a fucking idiot there. Well done. I love it. I love to be proven wrong by some of my players. Sunderland, Leeds, anything Midlands, really. I can't go Leeds, bro. I can't go Leeds. They fucking hate me. The Sunderland fans probably don't like me either, but... we do Sunderland. That's funner, because then I can kill two birds with one stone while I'm up that way. When is Sunderland? I know everyone's glued to the game, but can someone send me the date that Chelsea play Sunderland away? So I can work out. Good save. Good save from Jorgensen. Bruno Fernandes. Does that come from a Reece James mistake there? Yeah, did. Yeah, I mean, if you want to come down in December, Fletch, Nyla's having a birthday party in Worcester Park. But a few of the boys will be there and that, have a drink, whatever. We could probably... well, it depends if Chelsea play that day, but... because I think it's on a Saturday, but yeah. 24th of May, oh, that's fucking ages away. I'll be able to do that, 100%. 100%. But if you want to come down in... if you want to come down in December, Nyla's got a birthday party you can come to. Come on, Chelsea, man. We've got one back. You've got to get the second. Bruno Fernandes, chest it down. Right. Quick now. Quick. It's got to be quicker. It's got to be quicker. I understand. You're tired, yeah? Pitch is waterlogged. You've been playing with 10 men for a lot longer than they've been playing with 10 men, but we've got to be quicker now. That's it. Waste as much time as you can, you fucking knob. Do I have any more fights booked? Nah. I got asked to join Twitter Space the other night, and the Argentinian King was in there giving it the big one. And personally, I think I absolutely destroyed him, to be fair. But yeah, that's a fight that I've wanted for ages. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a really good stylistic matchup between me and the Argentinian King, because we do both come to fight. So I think it'd be a good stylistic matchup. England against Argentina. We've got beef. We don't like each other. Do you know what I mean? I think that's a good one, man. But I don't know. Maybe... fuck. off. Water has gone into the electronics. I think you'd kill him, to be fair. The Argentinian King's probably a little bit of a better fighter than people give him credit for, in my opinion. I think that he's a Timu Canelo, though. Like, and that's with no disrespect. Like, just because Canelo's lost to Bud, like, I'm not going to give away his achievements. But, you know, for the most part, since the Bivol fight, Canelo's not been great. That's what I'm saying. Argentinian King is a Timu Canelo, and I've got many more facets of my game. I've got way more ways that I can box. I can box you off the front foot. You know what I mean? Back foot, front foot, 1 foot. I don't give a fuck, mate. I'll beat him either way. You're underrated, personally. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with you. More often than not, I'd be more modest and be like, oh, no, whatever. But no, I'm massively underrated. Like, I'm hugely underrated. In my opinion, I'm the best man in the lightweight division. Yeah, all right. I lost by points, a little cray-cray. But at the end of the day, I went in there with a torn ulnar collateral ligament in my arm. Like, literally agony to throw a punch. The boy ran. Like, he ran the whole fight. I thought we were going for a war. He was talking about going for a war, whatever. And I get it. You got tactics and whatever, so I don't blame him for it or anything like that. But I think I got judged off one performance, and then I was in with Andrew Howson, who is a decent fighter. Do you know what I mean? Decent fighter, decent. Last thing that goes is your power. Still had decent power, decent fighter. I'm not going to get the violins out because I won 5 out of 5 rounds. But there were issues going into that fight, mate. There were issues going into that fight, a lot deeper issues than boxing. Yeah, I'm on about shit things yeah. Come on, Chelsea, man. We need something. There's got to be fucking 9 minutes extra time. There was 9 minutes at the end of the first half. There's got to be 9 minutes. Win or lose, it takes a lot to get in the rings, respective way. Yeah, cheers, bro. Thank you. I don't lose many, though. I've only ever lost once. 13 wins, 1 loss. And yeah, it does. It takes a lot of bollocks to get in the ring, because I will happily admit that I'm shitting myself a lot of the time. Like, you know what I mean? I don't look confident, but I'm shitting myself a lot of the time. Especially now, like, you have a family and whatever, and it's like, becomes more important because it pays really good money, Misfits. So it's like the need to provide is there. But at the same time, you always want to get home in one piece, don't you? You always want to get home to your family safe. I don't want... Yeah, I don't know. Chelsea, man, we're not going to get many of these. How often are you training when you're out of camp? Sparring probably just once a week, really. How many minutes? 7 minutes. Okay. I ain't like fuming with that. I'm not fuming with it. I only ever lost twice. Yeah, Fletch nearly chinned me once. He had me out on my feet. Right. Do you know what? I don't know whether there's anyone younger than me in the chat. Yeah, I've just turned 31, right? But maybe like a couple of years younger, like 27-year-olds, whatever. But I honestly think we were the last generation of kids, us lot that are like 30. I think we were the last generation of kids that had it good. Like, it might have been invented, but like people didn't have iPhones when I was at school. The highest advancement of technology when I was at school was a BlackBerry. We used to all go around our mates' houses, get on the piss and put the boxing gloves on and just all fight each other. Like, I feel like kids are soft nowadays. I don't feel like they do stuff like that. Then again, maybe it's clever. Maybe they won't end up like me and getting punched in the face for a living half the time. Who's the best I've come up against in the ring then, Joey? Liam Finley. He was, you would have never heard of him. It wasn't on Misfits. Liam Finley got to the ABA final. We're through here. Tarek George is offside. Liam Finley got to the finals of the ABAs twice. I think he lost in both finals, but he got to the juniors, got to the seniors. Very good level, to be fair. Probably technically just as good as Cray Cray, but a lot more game. Like, threw way more punches. Cray Cray never threw more than... He never landed more than one punch in a row, right? But he never threw more than two. He never threw a three-punch combination against me, Cray Cray. Liam Finley, at times, threw 3, 4, 5-punch combinations. Obviously, I got the win over Liam Finley. He was an orthodox. He wasn't a southpaw. But it was a close fight. He gave me my toughest fight. He's the best that I've ever fought. And then after that, it would be little Cray Cray. Levi Plug said, I'm 16 and I agree. Yeah, man. Star Killer Obi with a super chat. Thank you very much, bro. Said, has anyone seen Tarek George or should we report him as missing? I mean, it was... Oh! Chels! Santos has a shot blocked. It was on target. If it wasn't blocked, it would have gone in because the keeper wouldn't have got back there in time. He had already half been on the floor. Now Man United with a chance to counter-attack. Yeah, Star Killer Obi, you're right. It was the wrong sub. It was the wrong sub, bro. It was definitely... Offside. It was definitely the wrong sub. Demetrius, can we get an FC26 manager career mode? Oh, bro, I honestly, and don't take this in the wrong way. Please don't take this in the wrong way. But I've got 2 kids now. I don't have time to play video games. I honestly don't have time. I wish I did because I like it. To be honest though, I ain't getting stoned no more. So, I mean, FIFA and all that, all them video games are always just funner when you're stoned. Go on. Oh, Chelsea corner. Two minutes to go. Not many joints or edibles. I know you like a cheeky brownie. No, I've not smoked a joint since I was 22 years old. I'm 31 now. I've not smoked a joint in nearly a decade. I wouldn't. No, look at that, ref. No, you don't want to have a look at that. Fucking, do you know what I mean? A VAR having a look at it. No, I do. When I do go through little periods when I'll get high and that, I'll just have a few brownies or gummies or something like that. But I don't smoke. I wouldn't put smoke in my body, not when I'm competing in boxing and stuff like that. Man United have a chance to really break on us here. Oh, it's a last-ditch challenge from Tosin Adarabioyo. He's going to give a yellow. Worth it, though. Worth it. Chance for Man United to waste time. That could have been the match, though. Listen, people, I've got 20% battery on this camera. And that means that the second that the stream goes off, the second that the match finishes, the stream's going to go off because I want to get a post-match review out for you. ASAP. It'll all be raw. I won't have time to edit it because I've got to pick my daughter up from my mum's. My mum's offered to look after her so that I could do this stream for you lot. So, big up, Mummy Night. Why wasn't the foul in the box checked again? Because it was a foul on Chelsea. There's your answer. Foul on Chelsea. No need to check it. Don't worry about Chelsea. It's not like they deserve to, have a fair crack of the whip. And this is it now, isn't it? This is it. Match done, is it? My bet's settled, so it must be match done. As the match finished, people, you lot let me know. I'm going to come straight off because I'm going to... Yeah, fuck these. Fuck them. Shitter. People, I love you all very much. Thank you very, very much for the super chats, for joining the stream and whatnot. Sorry we couldn't have fucking done better today, man.